Hello everybody, and welcome to a video on the HiMedia H8 Plus. So this is an interesting little TV box. So I've been using it off and on for the better part of a week now, and I have to say it's really quite nice. So it comes with a standard IR remote, which has as good of a response as my wireless keyboard. Actually, I think it has a better response than my wireless keyboard. And it has everything that you would want on a controller for your TV. So it allows you to adjust your TV volume, turn the TV on and off, and you can turn the box on and off with the remote. It has a 3D button, but I don't have a 3D TV, so it doesn't work for me. But of course it wouldn't. So the controller has home, menu, return, and mouse. So mouse, you click, and as you can see, it gives you the mouse cursor, and all you got to do is hold down a direction, and the mouse goes that way. So it allows you to do fine point typing and stuff like that. And we have a number pad at the bottom, which does nothing. Oop, I just changed resolutions. Okay, so I do not recommend just pushing random buttons on the controller. I changed my resolution from 1080p down to 720p just using the controller, which is pretty awesome. I wasn't even in a menu. So while we're here, let's check out all the resolutions. So we have 480p at 60, 576 at 50, 720p at 50, 720p at 60, and 1080p at 60 and 50. And we also have screen positioning tools. There's network. We got playback. So we can pick what playback we want, and if we want 24 hertz, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get closer to you guys. Doesn't look like you're picking up is that good. Anyways, so let's go back, and we are up to date. We'll go ahead and go into the about device information. And there we go. We are running Android 5.1.1. And we have 16 gigs of onboard storage. So if we hop into more, you can see this is your standard Android menu. And so this is the launcher it comes with. So if you hit the plus button, you're now able to put in your own icons. So as you can see, I have some benchmarking stuff and some games, stuff like that. So, you know, just let's go ahead and put Netflix on the desktop, and Sonic and balloons. So we'll go ahead and go down to complete, and there they are. Task manager. So here you can see we have 1.1 gigs unused and 800 used. So it is a 2 gig box that is fairly snappy. I'm not having any response issues with it. I mean, it is a slower processor, but it's really not terrible for using it to do computers, for doing video streaming. Alright, let's go ahead and benchmark some things. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the internal benchmarks for the RAM and the internal memory. And as you can see, we have 44.92 megabytes per second on the reads and 11 megabytes per second on the write. And we have 2 gigabytes total of memory, and we get a 2680 megabytes per second. So 2.6 gigs a second writes. Well, RAM copy, as it says. So let's go ahead and hop back, and we will go to this to show that this is a Samsung 16 gig eMMC. And let's go ahead and benchmark with Geekbench. So we have the Rockchip RK3368 box. Let's go ahead and run benchmark. Be back when it's done. Alright, and we are back with a 596 single core and a 2313 multi-core. So not terrible for a quad-core processor. It is a little slow, but since you're not going to be doing major gaming and stuff like that, this should do just fine for most people, just to watch Netflix and YouTube and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and hop into GPU benchmark from Geekbench 4, and I'm not able to use the regular controls, so we'll go ahead and swap over to the mouse, and I'll be back when this is done. Alright, and we're back. So, that took forever. And as you can see, we got a single core of 627, and a multi-core of 1930. And, whoop, still in mouse mode. Scroll down here. Yeah, it still looks about the same, score-wise. So we are going to go ahead and go over to compute and give this a whirl. So this has a PowerVR Rogue G6110. So let's see how this does. Alright, so we got a score of 1620. That actually does not seem to be that terrible. I think... 1320, I said 16. Because I think my notes, yeah, whatever. The Qualcomm 820, the Adreno 530 scores like 16 something, I think. I don't remember. But yeah. Not a bad score, I don't think. Alright, so that was those two. I'm going to go ahead and skip over into two for the only reason is it takes for bloody ever. So let's just run the regular benchmark here. Be back when it's done. Alright, so we ended up with 39,891. Definitely not that great. Sounds like fireworks going off. Interesting. I know my phone gets like 145,000. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. So, let's see, what else is there to do? So we got some games. Minecraft runs. Sorry. I don't have a mouse hooked up to it. Otherwise, I'd show you. I mean, actually, I can show you. It just, I can't really do much in it. So we can go ahead and play. And there you go. So as you can see, we can walk around and it doesn't really stutter or anything. So I mean, it's not terrible at all. And you also have to take into account we're playing this at 1080p. So if you lowered the resolution, it might actually do a little better than... Hey, where are you going? Whoop. Grant, I can't look around, so yeah. Come on. There we go. So as you can see, it doesn't play that bad for what it is. So let's go ahead and exit. Okay, let's try one more thing here. Try Vice City. We'll give you maybe a good example. So the load times are not bad at all. Yeah, definitely fireworks going on. They're kind of annoying. So resume game and we are loaded. So this game, you can kind of play with the remote control. And again, I'm still playing with the remote control. The infrared remote. So, it's not doing terrible. So, as you can see, the graphics are something to be, desired. Or it leaves something to be desired, because it's definitely PS2 style graphics. They're definitely turned it down. So as you can see, the screen resolution is turned down pretty far. We got visual effects on high. Frame limiter is on, so let's turn that off. Let's turn that to low. Let's just see. So that's what low looks like. So it's not really too much difference with between low and high. And that guy's being chased by the cops there. Run, Forrest! Kind of want to see what happens to this guy. Oh, come on, Copper, get him! You got ID? Don't hit me, cop. Don't hit me, cop. Thank you. Oh, cops hit the cop. Oh, hey. Free stuff. Sweet. Alright, well, that's good enough for this game. Get out of the mouse menu. Okay, so here is YouTube. So we will go to my videos. That. Whoa! Yeah, we'll go to mouse mode here. And we'll go ahead and click on this. And we'll just have a play of this. So as you can see, everything loads just fine. And we can go full screen with no issue. And everything plays great. So if we go up to quality, we can click on this, and you can see we are playing a 720p video. But we can kick that up to 1080p, and it has no issues. And there's the 1080p loading in now. And it definitely got a little bit better quality around his armor here. But yeah, so that's YouTube. Now let's check out Netflix. Okay. Would you like to receive? No, thank you. Okay, so there we go. So here is Netflix. And as you can see, it scrolls super fast. And don't want to play copyrighted stuff. Ooh. So there you go. You can see that loads super fast. And this is not a bad little TV device at all. It's definitely probably going to replace my Mac Mini that currently sits under my TV, and that is what I use to watch my YouTube and everything with. So this might be easier for the wife to use. So what to say? For $100, this is a damn good TV box. It's not the fastest thing in the world by any means, but it does do a damn good job at doing what it needs to do. And that is playing video and maybe a light game or two, and that's really about it. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't use this for much of anything other than video, but that's just me. Media Center. So there's so many things you can do with this TV. It's kind of insane, because as you can see, it has Kodi, it has the media browser, so you can serve up files from pretty much anywhere on the network and be just fine. You can serve up streaming stuff just fine, and it comes with Play Store integration. So not like the old days where it come with a proprietary store or come with some aftermarket side-loaded you know, crap on the side to make everything work. It doesn't do that now. This is fully licensed from Google Play Store. So, hooray! So anything that's on the Play Store, you should be able to download. Just know that it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world. So, don't expect it to do video editing or anything too intensive. But if you want to sit back and play PewDiePie's tuber adventure thing, then this box is more than able to do that and serve up your... Oh, darn. So I can't play this right now. But anyways, it's an awesome little box. Is it worth the money? If you don't have a TV box already, it's definitely worth the money. I've used several different TV boxes, and this is definitely the snappiest that I've used. So, it's very nice seeing a device that is quite snappy and is priced pretty fair. I think that is really good. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you dislike the video, you know what to do. I do want to send out a special thank you to Nicole from HiMedia for sending over this TV box for me to review. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing this review. They sent me this box over to check it out and to use. So thank you for supporting the channel, and I hope to work with them some more. So, if you want to check out this box or some other some of their other products, I will have a link down below to the HiMedia 8 Plus, H8 Plus, and some of their other TV boxes. But as always, sorry, you shall see me in the next video. Bye-bye!